British Boxing Board of Control. Your timekeeper at the bell, Mark Shannon, and the third man in the ring in charge of the action, referee Chris Jones. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the blue and white. His official weight of 152.3 pounds. He has a record of 3 fights and 3 losses. Hailing from Guilford, England, United Kingdom, Ilias Liokaftos. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the black trunks. His official weight of 152.1 pounds. He has a record of 12 fights, 1 loss, 11 wins, and 1 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Basildon, England, United Kingdom, introducing Inder Bassi.
Obey my word of command at all times. Defend yourselves at all times. All your punches above the waist. Any questions, blue? Any questions, red? Touch gloves. Good luck, boys.
So moving swiftly on and up to super welterweight.
Seconds out.
Here,
round 1.
Start to get the action coming thick and fast here on FightZone, and it is Inder Bassi from Basildon in Essex against Ilias Liokaftos, the Greek based in Guilford in Surrey. It is Bassi's 13th pro fight, back in action after needing a little time out to get the repairs done for a cut head, real tear-up.
Yeah.
Last time.
Yeah, he had a real tear-up in his
Here's Denzel Bentley to confirm all that alongside me. Welcome to you, Denzel.
Yes,
you are our spy in the camp tonight, because I know you've been up close with Bassi, training with him, I understand. Is that right?
Yeah, he trains down the Peacock Gym with us. Really good fighter, really fast hands. He's got a sneaky right hand when he uses it. I think I want to see him use that tonight quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, he wants to get over here nice and fresh. Doesn't want to suffer from another cut because he's got a big fight coming up in about 3 weeks after this. So he wants to just be, get out of this fight nice and healthy, nice and clean.
Indeed, a tune-up tonight, or all being well, a tune-up for Inder Bassi for a scheduled meeting in the big place right next door here in the O2 complex, the big O2 Arena. At the end of July, the Chisora Joyce show scheduled against Sean Noakes, the unbeaten prospect from Maidstone in Kent. And all being well, Bassi comes through this tonight. It's going to be a clash of styles then, as it is early on here tonight. Tell us a little bit more, Denzel, in your opinion, please, about where Bassi is mentally just at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, he's been itching to get back out, which is why he's taken this, even though he's got a massive opportunity in just a few weeks' time. So he's in a good place. He's been out for a while because of that cut that he suffered in his last fight. That was a real scrappy fight. Probably got a bit too involved in it emotionally in that fight. So now he's calmed down. He's got his head right. He needs a shakeout. He needs a comeback fight, and this is what he's doing tonight. Oh, good body shot there from Inder.
Towers above his man, doesn't he? Yeah. Outreaching him by several inches minimum, walking him down, stalking Liokaftos. And the sense is that Liokaftos knows that if he doesn't keep busy, he's going to get swamped here.
Yeah, Bassi's massive for the weight. This is at super welterweight tonight, but he actually boxes at welterweight, and he makes it fairly easy. He's a massive welterweight.
Most certainly is.
He's just stalking his man, nice feint. He's not rushing. Doesn't want to risk any injuries or any cuts.
Martin Bowers is in the Bassi corner this evening. You mentioned in that incredible complex that they work out of there.
Yeah, the Peacock Gym.
To me, it was like going into Buckingham Palace the first time I ever went in there.
Yeah, it's a nice gym.
I thought I wasn't smart enough. There wasn't a hair out of place anywhere.
Yeah,
it's
no,
amazing.
squeaky clean. Martin likes to keep everything nice and in place. He likes to know where everything is, keeps it nice and neat, and it's just us in the gym, so it's quite easy to maintain.
I came away from it thinking, because you know the old tradition with boxing worldwide is make it hard, make it grim, make it feel like
10
every day is
seconds.
hard work, because boxing's hard work every day. It actually changed my mentality a little bit, because I came out of there thinking every kid who comes into this gym is told by looking around, I need to be mentally razor sharp every day.
Yeah.
Different approach, isn't
Most
it?
definitely, yeah, different approach.
And certainly we're getting full focus here from Inder Bassi. No thought to what might be happening in a few weeks. Just across the way here from the Indigo in the main arena.
Yeah, he's holding the centre of the ring well. He's not giving up much ground, and he's working off his jab. Like I said, I want to see that sneaky right hand that he has, that I've seen in training, I've seen in sparring. He uses against me sometimes. I want to see him use it on his opponent tonight.
Do you mean right hand underneath, or does he go up and down with it?
Over the top is the sharp one, but he does throw it nicely underneath as well. There it is.
There it is. I think Liokaftos was listening to you, because he started to move out the way of it at the very last millisecond there, didn't he? He tries it again to order, but again Liokaftos moves away. Bassi's starting to get into his rhythm here a little bit, isn't he, Denzel?
Yeah, and this is what he needs to shake off the cobwebs, you know, the inactivity. He needs to get back into that fighting mindset rather than a sparring mindset.
Fourth pro outing for Ilias Liokaftos. And I believe I'm right in saying he's actually been out of the ring since before COVID.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
2019 is the last fight on record that I've got for him, against Senan Kelly. That was in Belfast.
Yeah, I mean, COVID slowed down a lot of people's careers.
Correct.
Yeah.
A whole generation for me are about 2 years behind as a result of it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Anyway, he is in shape, but it does look that it's tailor-made for Bassi to put a real good prep fight together here ahead of the showdown with Sean Noakes. Noakes, the bigger version, of course, of Sam Noakes, our fast-rising lightweight star. Can Inder Bassi start to build the momentum in this second round?
Yeah, I was just about... Oh, good shots. There we go.
And out of the ring goes Liokaftos completely. He just opened the stance there, didn't he, Bassi?
Yeah.
As Liokaftos backed off, suddenly he set himself to be the puncher, Bassi, and he swept that right hand, the one you've been speaking about, onto the target. Very impressive.
Yeah, I was just about to say I want to see Bassi switch the tempo, increase the... And he done that right before I was able to say it. It was good. That was good to see.
You know better than me, but I'm looking here at a record which says 1 stoppage win, and I'm struggling to understand that, because to me Bassi looks like he can really hit.
He can hit, and that win came from his, you know, Southern area title fight. So when it was time to step up the levels and show some character, he got his first stoppage in the first round. He can really hit. Like I said, he's sneaky with that right hand. It just, you know, takes the right person to get it out of him. Since he's been over to the Peacocks, he's been moving well. And of course, before he was competing at the weight above, which might have been the wrong weight. So now he's at the correct weight. But, you know, we're seeing a better version of him.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Liokaftos, I had that sense from the off in this fight, Denzel, that he might find the pace a bit hot. He's a little bit slow coming out of his corner, isn't he? For this third round. And again, forgive me, after such a long layoff, suddenly the lights are on, the crowd is in, we've got music, we've got TV coverage, and every little mistake you make can be amplified inside your head.
Yeah, most definitely. you'll be thinking, oh, everyone's seen that. So you want to kind of stay away from that and not think about the crowd too much and just get on with your work.
So let's see if he can stay away from Inder Bassi, who found the target pretty impressively in that second round once he planted his feet, opened up the stance a bit more and started to let the big shots go. He's got the leverage to do it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
27 years of age, Bassi. People develop at their own speed, Denzel, but I think the question I want to ask you is whether you yet feel that Bassi has worked out what kind of a fighter he is, because to your point, when he goes on the attack, he looks extremely impressive. The problem is, and we just saw an example of it there, he is quite easy to hit if he's not on the move.
Yeah, and I know what you mean. In this fight, he's trying to hold the centre and come forward a bit, so he's not the usual, being on his back foot and being bouncy, so he's going to be a target at times. All his opponent needs to do is throw a shot and he may land it, where he's looking to be on the attack and let his shots go. In a fight of a higher magnitude, he'll be more defensively responsible. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that.
You do rate him quite clearly, don't you?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, I'm obviously going to be a bit biased because I've seen more of him in the gym. I've seen him in the gym. I've seen him do what he does. I've seen him spar different people, and to answer your question earlier, I think he has found the type of fighter he is. He has settled into a style since being at the Peacock. So it is good to see, and he knows where he is mentally and physically.
Liokaftos finds a little bit of haven out of the way by going underneath. Bassi might have continued to press him on the rope, but he is going through his playbook a little bit in this fight with that big event on the horizon, not that far away actually, 27th of July. What's that, 3 weeks?
Yeah, literally 3 weeks.
Yeah. Pace is dropping. Liokaftos chastened by what happened to him in the second round when he went tumbling out of the ring. Bassi's not really been able to exert the pressure in that third round. What were your thoughts on that third round?
Yeah, I mean, I think Liokaftos just up the movement. He didn't stand still. He didn't settle for Inder to be able to land these shots. He was moving left and right. He just stepping forward at times that would force Inder to go backwards, and then he'll go back again and just keep circling around the ring. I think Bassi needs to find a better way to cut off the ring and slow down Liokaftos. Slow down Liokaftos, even if he has to go to the body at times. He needs to find a way to slow him down.
Great having you on the show tonight, Denzel. We've been really impressed with how you've rebuilt your career, and hopefully very much that the best days are ahead. There's a cracking middleweight title, or eliminator at least, Commonwealth eliminator, much later tonight here on FightZone.
Corners,
top of the bill,
10
Joel
seconds.
Bartel against Jordan Reynolds.
Yeah, two good fighters. I've sparred the two of them. Yeah, two very good fighters. I'm looking forward to that fight.
Round 4.
Vacant English Commonwealth silver bantamweight title fight. Lewis Roberts against Ben Lilly. That comes later. That's also a 10-rounder.
I'm sure that's a rematch, if I'm not mistaken.
It most certainly is.
Yes.
You're as well prepared out of the ring as you are in it, aren't you?
I did my homework.
Another 10-rounder later. Super featherweight Southern Area title fight. Really looking forward to it, actually. Michael Weber-Kane against Frankie Arnold. I think Arnold will be very well supported. He's another relatively local operator from Hackney, and that's one of the great things about this card tonight. We're guaranteed a great atmosphere later. Yep. The meeting of these promoters, Nielsen Boxing and TM14 Promotions. They've thought about this in terms of the ticket sellers.
Yeah, it's a good show tonight. There's some good fights on tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. Like that fight you said earlier, Weber-Kane versus Arnold. Arnold's a good fighter. He was at the old Peacock gym with us, not training with us, but he was using the gym. Good fighter. And Weber-Kane has surprised me through his career. I've seen him a few times when he won I think it was the Southern Area title. We boxed for last, and he boxed impressively well. So I'm looking forward to that fight too.
there's been little sign that Liokaftos has got a lot to worry with Inder Bassi.
Yeah, I think he is feeling the pace a bit. I see him breathing with his mouth open. Bassi just needs to not rush his shots and not smother his work. The closer he gets, Liokaftos is just going to hold and, you know, do his best to survive the round.
Just a little nuance there tactically, style-wise, when Liokaftos seemed ready to just drop onto the rope, but Bassi was towering over him because he's such a tall guy there, Denzel. A lot of you guys, you're very good when those situations come. You just drop your knee so that you make sure that your shoulders are going over the opponent in that position, so you don't allow Liokaftos to do what he did, which was to slide away.
Yeah, that's why he needs to give himself just that little bit of room to be able to manage that. He doesn't want to just, like you said, overcrowd him, to allow him to slip under him and you know, get round him. But he's using his height well. He knows he's a smaller man, and he's using that well. Yeah.
Back to basics from the outside, punching that piston-like jab.
This is where Bassi wants to be, just on that outside. He doesn't want to be too close. And he doesn't want to risk any injuries or cuts, so he just needs to just keep that at range. Yeah, just keep that at range. Do what you're doing in the first 2 rounds. Keep that distance. But I think he wants a stoppage now. Oh,
great
good
shot.
right hand.
Best shot of the round.
Yeah.
Right on the bell.
When he's patient, that shot comes off so well.
So forget the scoring of the rounds, Denzel. To this point in the fight, if you were where Martin Bowers is now, what would you be saying to your fighter?
I'd tell him there's no need to rush. There's no need to rush the work. Keep that distance, and as long as you can find that right hand, you can hurt him and get him out of there. You don't have to get too close. You don't have to smother your work, and don't give him the opportunity to hold and kill time and, you know, old man you.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 5.
So we're approaching the last couple of laps here. Super welterweight Inder Bassi, second fight on the card here at the Indigo in the O2 complex, live on FightZone. Bassi has had the best of it by some way. Ilias Liokaftos back after a long layoff. I don't think he's doing badly, given that is the case tonight, Liokaftos.
Yeah, no, he isn't. He's able to hang in there. He's taken a few shots, and he's taken them well. He's finding his way around the ring, and he's getting away from, you know, Bassi's strengths. So yeah, no, he hasn't done too bad.
Moreover, when he went tumbling out the ring, in the round before last, just in that position right there, I was beginning to worry for him, I'll be honest. But he's come through that, shown a good temperament. It'll do him well if he can stay on the move, of course.
Yeah.
That's a great example of what you were explaining to us there, where Bassi might have gone and crowd his man when Liokaftos bent at the waist there, but he stepped back almost to try to cock his right hand as Liokaftos came up, but he couldn't deliver the shot.
Yeah, just a little bit too close. His right hand comes, you know, better when he's at range because it comes straight and over the top. So he wants that little bit of distance. When he's overcrowding, he has to kind of chop it down, and he misses. He goes over the top of his head, like there. That's a great right hand. From that distance, that's where it works his best. And when he gets too close, he's allowing Liokaftos to hold, kill time, and survive the round after being hit with a good shot.
It's like doing ballet, carrying a bag of cement around this game, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's the question of whether you can land the cement in the right place when it's needed.
When it's needed, yeah.
Great line from the corner there. Don't tell him that the shot's coming.
Yeah.
And in old-fashioned parlance, the tell is just by showing. It's not an actual verbal communication.
Yeah, it's by showing. It was a good combination Bassi just put together there.
There's that right hand again. The method is good, though. I'm quite taken with this from Inder Bassi. But then again, we are getting to the point now in his career, Denzel. You know, this is his 13th pro fight. I know there have been those couple of setbacks, the bad cut, etc.
Yeah.
But he's not a 6-fight novice. He needs to be showing that he can just manage a situation and move on from it, which I think he's doing in this fight.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Yeah, he's doing it well at times. Other times, maybe not handling it so well. But like I said, that's that inactivity. Boxing back at this level is hard when you've boxed at a championship level and someone else is opening up and trying to hurt you as much as you're trying to hurt them. And then you come in here and you're trying to fight someone that's just trying to be, spoil your work, be defensive and survive the rounds. It's hard to switch back to that mode and hunt down a journeyman. But he's doing well so far. He's handling it well. I think so anyway. Maybe I'm being biased.
No, I don't think so. It's been a very decent performance, and I must say already, it's very early this evening. We've got a monster-sized crowd in here.
Yeah, it's filled up quickly, but this is what happens when you have a good card from start to finish. When the card is good and there's the competitive fights early, people are going to want to get into these fights. So
6 and
it's good to see that the card is, the venue's quite packed out.
Bassi is the boss. Liokaftos, his task tonight, try to hear that last bell on his return from a very long layoff. We never know the full story, but 4.5 years, that's in boxing terms an absolute lifetime, isn't it? So he's come back fit, game, well organised. What I'm seeing here is a guy who's finally decided, right, I want to get paid once a month for doing this as part of my living, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Oh, good backhand there from
There's
Bassi.
that, at that range that Denzel has spoken about. It's a very destructive shot, and Sean Noakes, scheduled his next opponent, needs to be careful. He's going after his man, trying to finish this in the last round here, Bassi. Step back, step clean. Gumshoe has come out. In that Liokaftos corner, they were just urging him to try to box his way to this last bell.
Yeah, I don't think they want him to get involved. He's getting hit with some good shots. They want him back in that movement. They want him moving backwards, side to side, and avoiding the right hand of Bassi.
That at least wastes a few more seconds from Liokaftos' point of view. But he's certainly starting to go after his man a bit more, Bassi.
Yeah, he wants a stoppage.
He's quite quick-handed, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Denzel.
He's got very fast hands. Very fast hands.
Again, Liokaftos claims his man, and that's a warning. Inside the last minute of the fight, Bassi comes looking for him again. He's on the hunt now, and Liokaftos knows that. Nice idea to throw that little left underneath. It didn't quite come off, did it?
No, it didn't, but it was a good idea, like you said.
Liokaftos is starting to feel the pace, and that's only to be expected. Bassi up on his toes, looking to launch one final big attack. Last 10 seconds of this. Don't think he's going to get the stoppage that he was hoping for in this last round, Bassi, but he's given a very good account of himself here on his return after that serious cut. And an all-round very good evening's work, and he's getting a very big hand from all parts of the Indigo here. the Southern Area welterweight champion, remember. And on what we've seen there, Denzel, this is a man, Inder Bassi, who maybe can think about pushing on above Southern Area level. What do you say?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think it's about time. He's won it. He's won the Southern Area and defended it. Pushing on for the English, you know, is a great route to go. It's the traditional route, and if he can get through there, then he deserves a shot at the British. But you know, one step at a time, one fight at a time, and if he can get the English title under the belt, that would be a great achievement.
Ladies and
came in his
gentlemen,
first
after
defence
6
of the
rounds
title
of
back in
boxing, we
October.
go to the
Saqib
referee
Khan
scorecard.
was the opponent,
Referee
but he's put all that
Christo
behind him here.
scores the bout 60 to 53, and your winner, Inder Bassi.